yeah. I keep looking at the viewfinder. Maybe I should just put that down. There we go. Now I'll talk to the camera. Hey guys, so earlier today I was doing kind of a get ready with me thing, and I was trying to talk about my reaction to Brad Mondo's video of me in it. No, I don't know what that voice was, but so basically I wanted to talk about that, and I wanted to do like a react video to his react video, but I couldn't figure out, you know, screen recording and all the other stuff and blah, 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 blah. But basically a quick recap of how I found out he did a video is there was this person who commented on my hair video where I did my highlights. So I had seen a comment, or I got a notification on my phone from Geneva Blanc? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Sorry if I butchered it. They had said, Brad Mondo said it looked really good, and I agreed, it turned out great. Which, thank you, by the way. So I seen that, and in the process of me and my boyfriend, we were getting Taco Bell and we were in the drive-thru when I had gotten that notification, and needless to say, I freaked out. I was completely speechless. I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? I don't understand what's going on right now. My boyfriend was ordering food at the little speaker box thing in the drive-thru when I seen all this, and then I was like, okay, I have to be sure this is not just some joke or something. So I went into YouTube and I searched up Brad Mondo, and the first video that popped up was me on the thumbnail. I was like, huh, okay, so maybe it is true. So I started watching it, and he's, you know, he's got his intro where, hey beautiful, yeah, anyways. All I seen was like the beginning part where he introduced what he was doing, and then he, you know, started off with me, like he said my channel name, which is just Brittany Ann, you know. He said that, and then he's like, so this video DIY highlights fail question mark whatever blah blah blah. And then he starts going into watching my video, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I paused it, and then I told my boyfriend about it when we were going from the speaker box to the drive-thru window. After he ordered and everything like that, we went around the curve, and I was just like, babe, it's like, you're not gonna believe what happened. He's like, what? So I told him the whole thing. I told him about it and everything, and he's just like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, a big YouTuber showcased my video basically. And he was just like, oh my gosh, nice. Like, he's like, really? He's like, well, what? Like, you know, and I was just like, I was crazy. Like, I was so freaked out, like in a good way, that I was just like, this is amazing. So then he's like, well, don't watch it, you know, just we'll pull over and we'll eat on the curb or something, because we don't, you know, we don't eat in our cars, just to keep them clean and keep them from not smelling like fast food and grease and stuff. So we got our food, we pulled over, and we started watching it. Basically, I wanted to do a second reaction. Now, I didn't get us reacting the first time, but this is just me commenting on the video after watching it for a second time, I guess. Well, more like a 20th time. So let me get that going. Okay, so I'm gonna start this now, and we'll see what we talk about. Yeah.
Hi, beautiful. How you doing? Look at you. You look hot. We're talking about cap highlights, which is something that I frequently do. All right, let's watch some girls do some cap highlights. I'm scared. Let's get it started. Our first video is by Brittany Ann, and it's called Pull-Thru Cap Highlights, DIY Fail.
Hey guys, it's me again. Today I'm going to be bleaching my hair. So I don't trust myself to do my whole head, so today's just going to be highlights. That should be interesting to see how it turns out.
I like the color she's working with. I like what's going on here. It's very cute. All she really needs is a few more highlights, some face framing highlight, just a little something to brighten her up a little bit in the front, a little bit up here. But what she has going on is so cute, and I'm really actually into it. So hopefully she doesn't screw it up.
I've gone to salons before, and professionally done highlights and stuff like that, but it never turns out like bright blonde as I want.
I would make you so blonde, you would step out of that salon being like, I am the sunlight. The sunlight is me.
So I just wanted to touch base on that. If he ever wanted to do my hair and, you know, make me sunlight and sunlight is me, whatever he said, I would be so down. Since I am a cheap person, today I'm trying something different. But yeah, this one, the
Feria. It's the Feria.
It's supposed to be like Feria. Now I know. Thank you. Full head, I'm just doing highlights. Real quick, after I had done this video, I was watching a couple of his other videos, and literally like the next day after I uploaded my video and everything, I watched one of his, and it was someone using the exact same Feria bleach or whatever, you know, and he was talking so much trash, not really trash, but he was talking trash in a way about that brand or whatever, and you know, and I understand that it's, you don't know what you're getting in a box, you don't know what developer, what, you know, everything like that, it's completely random, you have no idea what you're dealing with, so I get that, I'm well aware, but I don't care. Pull-thru cap things because I'm not fancy enough for that foil stuff, because I don't know how to work that. Shimmering lightening cream, anti-brass conditioner.
Anti-brass.
And the powder, the shimmering bleaching powder.
Well, I'm glad we're using bleach and we're not using color, because she has pre-existing color on her hair. And guess what, you guys?
This is the part I don't understand. So pre-existing color on my hair, I don't understand that, because I haven't dyed my hair in so many years, and since then I've pretty much cut out all the pre-existing color. So all of the color that was already in my hair during this video, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe he's just talking about my natural hair color, I don't know, but I get what he's about to say. I was just a little thrown off about that. I was like, where is he getting the fact that I have pre-existing color? Because I literally just said that that's my natural hair color. So I'm confused. Correct me if I'm wrong, like I said.
Guess what? Color doesn't lift color. Whoa! I've never said that before.
I thought this was like the visor, like it goes like that.
Is it not? Yes! Oh my god, I need to wear one of these out to the club. Which I look fierce, I'm sorry, but if anybody says differently, I will disagree with you. I would look fierce in a cap highlighting cap thing.
I thought it was that way, but then I looked at the picture again and it's just got this little flap right here for underneath the neck.
Oh my god, I always put it on backwards then. Wow, good for you looking at the pictures and the directions. I see you, Brittany. Okay, so we are brushing. You gotta
find either way it's highlighting. If it does mess up, then this is not my whole head, right?
I mean, I guess. Okay, so this is what happens. If you've never seen a cap highlight before, pull the hair through the holes. It's so weird. You pull the hair with a crocheting hook through the holes in the cap, okay? And let me just explain to you why this is so scary to me, and if you haven't already realized why, how do you know where you're pulling from on the head? How do you know that you're getting the front pieces if you want the front pieces? Like, how do you know if you're getting the side pieces? How do you know if you're getting what? You don't. You have no idea. You have no control over where the highlights go. I mean, very little control. You know you're on the side of your head when you pick out a hair on the side of your head, but you don't know where that hair is. You could be taking hair from the same spot twice. There's no way of knowing where you're pulling this hair from, and that is why.
See, what he's saying, that it's completely true, because I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing my own hair, as far as pull-through cap highlights and stuff like that. I've been doing it for a long time, since I think I was in high school. My mom actually got me started on that, and she had done it for me back then, but then as I got older I wanted to try it on my own. So when I tried it on my own, there was times where I would pull it through and I could feel the hair coming from down here even, and it was so weird. And then I didn't think anything of it or whatever, and so it would come out and it would be like a little, like, so imagine like this, right? So the cap's here, it's connected here, so then like when it's pulled through, it's like this little bit's like sticking out, and I'm like, that don't seem right. So then I'd have to go back in and, you know, use the crochet needle or whatever, crochet hook, and put it underneath the cap and try to like pinpoint where that hair was coming from, and then pull it back down and out. so then that way it wouldn't pull through, and then I would be dyeing only the end, or bleaching only the end. And so that is the biggest problem with that, is, you know, you don't know where you're pulling from. You don't know if you're getting hairs from other parts, because there are times too when you're pulling through that you'll feel the hair from one hole being pulled out of that hole into this new hole that you're pulling from, and then you got a big old clumped of ball of mess because, you know, you got hair coming out each way. So I mean, he does have a point in that aspect.
Yes, and she's bleaching her ends again, even though they are already plenty bleached. She did not need to redo those ends with more bleach. She already has.
I'm so scared, like if I don't bleach the ends, I'm so scared that they are going to be darker than what is bleached up here, you know, at the root. So I am so worried that it's gonna be, you know, and also too, it's like I've been doing highlights nonstop, so there's parts in my hair that are a lot darker than the rest of the highlighted, you know, parts of my hair. See, like even there you can tell like this is lighter than that. So if I don't bleach the ends, then I'm like, I don't want a big old chunk of, I know it's not gonna be a chunk, it's highlights, like obviously, but I'm so scared that it's gonna be a lot lighter up here than it is gonna be at the bottom, and I don't think that would look good at all. So that's why I bleached the ends. I'm not too worried about the ends of my hair, if you can't tell. That's why I did it that way. Honestly, when I was recording this video, like I was like, okay, I'm gonna be that girl that, you know, doesn't do the roots first, because, you know, he's always talking about don't start on your roots because they develop, or yeah, they bleach faster than the rest of your hair because of the heat from your head. So I thought I was being smart, and I'm like, well, if he watches this video, he's gonna admire how smart I am by not bleaching the roots first.
Light ends. Put down the bleach, Brittany.
Supposed to wait like 20-30 minutes, whatever. I didn't keep track of time, so we're just gonna look at it.
Why wouldn't you?
And see how it turns out, and when I get scared of how light it is, that's when I'll rinse it out.
Honestly though, that's how I bleach my hair. I wait like 45 minutes and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna fall out soon, so that's perfect. Let's take it off. She's got balls. I like that. Honestly though, she should keep pushing it. It can get lighter for sure. Honestly, when the bleach is on your hair, if you want really bright white highlights, when the bleach is on your hair, it should look literally white before you wash it off. If you have any bit of yellow in there, don't wash it off. Because when it looks white and you rinse it off, usually there is still yellow there. And when it is yellow with the bleach on and you rinse it off, it's like orange. So just give it a few. I agree with that. I was so happy he mentioned that, because of the fact that I have done that before, and I washed it out, like I said, my first time. I would wash it out when it was still like yellow, because I was getting scared that it was going to be too white and that it was gonna break off or whatever. But it was still like yellow and like orangish, and I rinsed it out one time way too early, and it ended up being like an orange, yeah, mess. Okay, so I think it's time to rinse it out because it's looking pretty white right now, and I am worried. It's so white. That's a lot of hair she lightened, yo. That's actually kind of nice. That is wild. What? Why didn't you do her front hairline? I didn't do my front hairline because if you can't tell, it's so blonde. Like my natural roots or whatever are so light that I can't even see, and it's like so thin too. Like I cannot see where to pull through because in the cap I could only see the dark spots. So I'm like in the cap all I could see was like way back here. So when I was like pulling it through, obviously I couldn't get this part, and the hook thing I couldn't get enough hair through because there's not that much hair there. You know, I have a very bad hairline. So that's that. That's why. I'm sorry. Fine.
This is the final look, I guess.
And I oop.
That highlights.
Why does it look kind of good? I know I shouldn't be happy that it looks good, but now
it looks good because I'm good, okay?
It's not a good idea.
No.
It's a lot brighter than it was. Developer cream or whatever in my hand, and I just started like
That's great.
putting it all over my head
And it
because
seeps
I had
through
so
the
much
cracks.
left over, and I was like, okay, well I gotta use it, you know.
No,
So
you don't.
pretty much I pushed the developer cream through the holes in the cap so
Nice, Brittany. Nice.
Smart.
Would I know that she did this at home? Maybe not. Would I look at it close up? Would I know that she did it at
Thank
home?
you.
Yeah. I mean, if you go to a skilled hairdresser, you're gonna get some really nice foils that no matter where you part it, it is going to be perfectly symmetrical, even, perfectly placed. You're gonna have really nice pieces in the front that accentuate your face, your skin tone. It'll make you look so stunning. I'm gonna give it to Brittany today. I mean, she really pulled it together. This is some of the best at-home highlights I've ever seen. I don't know what else to do, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's it. All right, our next video is...
So there's that. Yeah. So a lot of the points he was saying, I agree with completely. And I was honestly so excited when I was watching this the first time that I literally could not stop bouncing around. My boyfriend thought I was weird because every time he spoke, every time he said my name, I was literally like, he's like, oh, way to go, Brittany. And I'm like, you know, I was just like completely like fangirling over Brad Mondo. I mean, I know he's very well known on YouTube, obviously. You're probably here from his video. So yeah. But honestly, like, I was so excited when I seen this video, and I couldn't wait. I could not wait to watch it. And you know, I would have loved to do a reaction video of me actually watching it at that time when I had seen it. But at the same time, I was just like, I was too excited. And I was like, I can't wait for that. I have to watch it right now. So there's that. And I really appreciate everybody who's came over to my channel, and if you subscribed and everything like that, I really appreciate it. I'm happy you guys found me interesting. I'm happy you guys found, you know, my video, everything interesting. It makes me feel good about myself, you know, a little bit of an ego boost. Yeah, so if you're new here, then feel free to subscribe if you already haven't. So if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and leave comments about questions I had earlier in the video if you feel like it, if you know the answers. Did I leave any questions? Did I have any questions? I don't know. Anyways, bye!